Johnny O, great story about Johnny O, my friend,
Man,
my
so
brother.
okay, let me first tell our viewers. First, there's no viewers, there's only John. But
Oh, there's three now. There's three.
the idea of making this video is just to first test the technology. Like I was thinking about doing this interview, but I didn't know how, so I figured this out. And then to just talk and kind of remember some of the stories teaching, because along the years that we've been teaching together, there's been some funny
Man,
some funny stories to share. And what do you think?
man, there's so many. There's so many. I'm just trying to think of the ones that are that everybody kind of can relate to, that they're not inside jokes,
Right.
Because there's things that you and I will say that it's an inside joke. We think it's funny, but then like nobody else understands it, and we have to explain it.
Exactly.
But
No, I mean, we can, if we frame it and we explain the background
right,
of the story, we can tell the stories.
yeah.
But man, it's just speaking of John.
You're gonna start off with that one. Let's lead off with that one.
We should not. I don't know about that one.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So I mean, it's not with like the idea of making fun in a way to put someone down. It's more just to laugh
It's
together more.
yeah. And I mean, like a thing, and then most of these things that could happen to any of us.
Right. So let me frame this story, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
So we had a student who we have the bring a friend days, right? On Wednesday and Saturday. And this student brought his friend to the class. And he was doing good. It was his first time doing jiu-jitsu, right? And he said, I'm going to be partners with him, right? He was going to partner with him. and everything was going good. We gave him a 10-minute intro, remember? And he was doing good. And it was class number 3, mount controls. Remember?
So that's So,
so
explain that. So like if somebody doesn't know,
mount controls means the person is on top, like sitting on somebody's stomach, putting the whole pressure, and the more pressure, the better, right? The technique is all about making yourself heavy on top, and you're pretty much squeezing the belly of the person that is on the bottom.
Like applying a lot of hip pressure into
the more
into
pressure,
the
and we're like, keep your hips low.
The more, the better. Yeah.
The more, the better. And that's when, man, apparently he was having some stomach issues. Man, he was just, how do we say this?
He was fine. He was fine when we were doing just the hands. But then we started incorporating the hips and the hands, the thrusting of the hook and the thrusting of the hook and and then the high swims. He'd sit up and
So I walk in to help the technique, right? And man, I started smelling. But I was very discreet, I took one for the team, and I was like,
it's common. It's common, right? It's common.
It's common.
It's common.
In jiu-jitsu. Should we just say it? Like,
yeah, it's common.
Farting?
It's common. It's common.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, it's very common. Very common.
Nobody talks about this in the jiu-jitsu community.
Is it taboo?
It's kind of like taboo. But it happened. But this guy was having like a serious
he had like
serious case.
I think in his words, he had some gastro issues. He was having some very serious stomach acid and gastro issues.
So I was being very discreet of going in, you know, and I was just taking it, you know. But then what happened?
So one of the other students who's been a student at the school, I won't say any names. He knows. But good friend of mine, super good friend of mine, super nice guy. Uh, uh, as we finished the slice, I saw him over in the corner, like, oh, you guys, you know, please just whatever you do, don't go over there. It's murder. And then like he like tried to rally the rest of the class to take him over to the sterile area. You know what I mean? To the part of the area where there was no smell.
Like,
and people are like, what? You know, and there are people, you can see people go like, whoa, you know, kind of like make those faces. And meanwhile, you and I, instructors in front of the class, you know,
we're trying to keep our composure, you know.
Right.
And he goes, oh, you guys, hold on, let's don't go that way.
But he had his shirt, and he's like walking. He's like, you guys don't go over there. Whatever you do, it's murder. Yeah.
It's bad over there.
Yeah, man. But kept our composure, and then afterwards, I think after the fact, that's when we found out.
Yes.
After the fact, I think he approached. I think it was Susie. I think he approached Susie and just was apologetic. But I mean, again, it happens. You know, things like that happen. You know.
Yeah, it happens, and he ended up joining, and he was fine.
Yeah, and I think there's videos about what to eat before jiu-jitsu class.
Really?
And yes, there's videos about like foods that are high in like anything that's any beans, anything. So like when we say no chipotle before jiu-jitsu.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know,
Man.
So anything that's high.
I have another story. Speaking of eating, we went to a competition with Christian, right?
He doesn't care to say his name.
Oh, I said his name already. He doesn't care. Christian will.
He doesn't care. Is he watching? Let's see if he's watching. I don't know if he's watching. Anyway, keep going.
He doesn't know this is happening. Anyway, so I was just with Christian. We went to a tournament, right? Hermano, are you checking if this is like?
Yeah, I'm watching we got 10 people watching right now, and I can see there's a delay. There's an obvious delay, but it's not interrupting the live. Right, it's live, cool. But there's a delay.
You guys, we're here with Jay. We're just talking, checking, and the idea is to keep it like fun and kind of just laugh a little bit, and because sometimes the news out there are serious, you know. And people is kind of like stressed out, and there's like a collective uncertainty, right? So, but jiu-jitsu is all about, I guess, looking to get out, right, of those situations, to kind of weather the storm and just make the best out of it. So we're here just trying to make out the best out of just being kind of isolated right now. The school is closed. But the story, Jay, went with Christian, right? And I think he was trying to lose weight, right? So he went to the tournament, and I think he didn't eat, or he was fasting for the last 3 days, right?
Wow.
And he went. We were with Spencer, right? And
I remember this tournament.
He weighed in, made weight. I made weight. Spencer made weight. And then the organizer was like, "All right, take your time, because this is not gonna start until like, who knows, maybe 12, like that." We got there like at 8, you know. So we went to eat breakfast, you know, and the only thing open was a Waffle House, right? And Christian, man, he went all out. He started eating like waffles, hash browns, like syrup, ketchup, sausage, bacon. He ate like, you know, the last 3 days he was fasting, right? So he ate everything. Man, we go back to the tournament. Christian was just, oh man,
He has like a
rubbing
food
his
baby,
belly.
like a food bump in his.
A food coma, and then we enter the tournament, and they go Christian Garcia, mat number 2, and he's like, what? Are they calling my name?
Oh, man,
Hey,
right
man,
away.
bro, I just ate.
So he was all full?
He was all full. I said, man, you gotta get ready there. And then it's like, oh. And then he changed and started warming up. He's like, oh, my belly. But he won.
Match, right?
Huh?
Yeah. He won his match.
He won the first 2 matches, I think. And he lost the final. But man,
that was a sub only. Was that a sub only competition?
Yes, that was sub only. Yes, sub only tournament.
Jeez.
But you could see that was those years where the Christian where he was out of shape.
Oh, that was alternate Christian.
Alternate Christian. Now he's gotten in shape now. So
yeah, Christian is in good shape now.
Much better. So
every time he sees MMA or boxing, he's like, I want to fight. He said, I want to fight.
Yeah, he wants to fight now?
Yeah, he's getting the itch. He said he's getting the itch.
Fight like MMA?
Yeah, or boxing. Or both.
Oh. Yeah, well, his last tournament, because he's been training more often, so his last tournament did great. Is he watching? He's not watching?
I'm surprised. I don't know. I didn't see. Oh, hey, how's it going, Heather, Kim, Nicole? We have some more. Oh, your friend Dante's here. What's up, Dante? ¿Qué tal? Tanner.
Man, we have a party.
Eric Vasquez.
You guys, we're just
here.
We have
a few people here.
Hanging out with Jay, just talking about jiu-jitsu stories. Tanner is there watching? Speaking of tournaments.
Tanner's here too, yes. Tanner's here.
Tanner, I met him when he was maybe 18, 19. I don't remember. He might say there. But he was skinny, and flexible. And he went to a tournament and triangled this guy. And he went to the absolute. Tanner is like...
When he was 18?
Crazy, yes. And he triangled this giant that picked him up. The whole Copa Nova was watching him. And the guy picked him up. And Tanner submit him. Everybody was like, whoa.
Tanner Harvey.
Tanner Harvey, yes.
He said, I was 19. That's what he said.
19.
I was 19. Yeah.
Man, that was awesome.
I didn't know that he knew that. I didn't know he knew that then. Look at him.
Yeah. And then he stopped, right? And then he just came back like last year.
What other Miles? What other stories?
Is that Miles coughing?
Yeah, he's protecting me. My French bulldog guard dog, he protects me.
Show him.
Let me see. Miles. Leia, bring Miles. Marco. So we're live at the school. So hey everybody. There he is.
There's
Miles. Say hi, Miles.
Hey, Miles.
He doesn't like to be picked up, so that's why he looks nervous.
Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't like to be picked up. What else? What other story? What about tell him the tornado story?
Oh, the tornado story? Man.
That's a good story.
Yes.
You come over here. Say hi, Jalea. Real quick.
Hey, Jalea. Hi. How are you doing? I posted today the video with Jalea and the Baba Gracie.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's on the Facebook.
I'll show you the Baba Gracie.
That turned great.
I know, I've seen it.
Oh, you already saw it?
Yeah.
So tell him the tornado. I don't know if it was a tornado. Was it a tornado or just a thunderstorm? Do you remember?
I think it was just a thunderstorm. So we were teaching the kids class.
Little champs, the little kids.
Little champs, the little ones. And all the phones start going off, like the parents. All the phones start beeping, right? Like when there is like a
Amber Alert,
something like that. So we're like
that alarm.
And you went to check, right? And I kept teaching the kids class, and you went to check your phone, like what's that, right? And then you came back, and you said, Marco, there is a thunderstorm coming. And I was like teaching the kids, trying to like keep it fun, right? And then talking to you, right? Like, and what do they say? And you're like, they say to seek shelter. And I say, oh, okay. Well, we're here in shelter, right? And then you said, Marco, I don't know if the building is going to withstand this storm. And I was like, oh my God, what kind of storm is this, you know? And I was like, I start getting nervous. And then you start hearing like the
lightning,
rain,
the thunder, and the wind.
The thunder start coming and the wind. And then you left, man.
I said, hey, I just
I gotta go
to the locker room for like a few minutes. And then I came out and Andy was there. I don't know if they know who Andy is, but Andy looked at me and was like, you're leaving? Andy was like, what, 18?
So you went and changed and start leaving. And I said, Jay, where are you going? I gotta go, man. And then you said, man, this building is not withstand. You should take the kids to the Starbucks. That's a brick building.
And then I said, peace out.
Peace out. And then you left. And then I was there with the kids and one of the parents, or maybe two parents, start taking the kids. Oh, we're leaving. You know, taking the kids out of the class. And I was like, what's going to happen? Because, you know, I didn't know like the message, what the message was saying.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, kids, we're going to finish the class. We're just going to play right now. And they start playing, but the storm was coming.
There's like tree branches and horizontal rain, and Marco's playing dodgeball. The kids are playing dodgeball.
And this girl broke down. She's like, what's happening?
Oh, yeah, she was scared.
And she started crying. And it's like, nothing's going to happen. I was like, I should take the kids now to Starbucks.
Because it's a brick building?
Because you told me before you left that I should take all the kids to Starbucks. Because it's a brick building. So I was like thinking, oh, should I take the kids in the middle of the storm? Like I was imagining me with the kids like walking across the street to go to the store. Man. But nothing didn't happen. I mean, it was a storm, but I guess the cell phone made it look like it was going to be a bad one. You know?
There was like everybody's cell phone was going, like remember it was like alarm. Everybody's iPhone was going off. Mine was going off. And
right.
I was like, Marco, it's been great. It's been great knowing you.
When you left, I was like, no, what's going to happen?
I was like, get the kids to Starbucks. Peace out.
Get the kids to Starbucks.
Okay, Jada. And then I'm like, oh, and you see the door kind of close and swing out. Like, what?
Oh, man.
That was funny. Man, that seems like so long ago. That was just like, what, a year ago?
I don't remember, man. Sometimes so many years, so many stories that the years kind of get all confused.
They blend. Yes. What else?
Man.
What else? Jason's not watching. Otherwise, I would tell a funny story.
Jason?
Yeah.
I mean, at the seminar with Hiron?
That was so funny, man. That was so funny. Should we tell him? I don't think he's on here, but it's everybody that's in on the chat log here was at that seminar.
Okay, so we can tell the story.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's going to matter. You know, I think everybody in here has an idea. So tell him. You want to tell him? You remember the whole thing?
So Hiron was doing his seminar, and Hiron was all about keep it playful and flow roll, and give your partner the chance to also get on top and be on the defensive and don't hurt, keep it safe, and like training for life, right? No, don't go word and
right, longevity, right? The
longevity of
jiu-jitsu, like be able to train. You want to train well into your your 70s, your 80s.
And then he was teaching arm locks and how to break the arm lock, right? And then somebody asked, what do you do when they bicep slice you, right? When they use the bicep slicer to break the arm lock, when the guys hold arms like this, right? And
right, they're holding it.
Somebody asked, so when somebody used the bicep slicer to break, how do you counter that? And he's like, biceps. He don't win like bicep slicer. Who does that? And everybody,
everybody's head turned to Jason.
Everybody turned to Jason.
And Jason's like,
and Jason was put on the spot. and Hiron was like, do you do the bicep slicer? Well, yeah. What's the idea, to hurt your partners? Well, yeah, you cause pain, right? And then, why do you want to hurt your partners? And Jason went like,
he's like, yeah, in a nutshell, I mean, it causes pain, but, you know, I don't, like, you can see like a bead of sweat kind of. Jason doesn't have hair, so he's got a bead of sweat kind of went down.
Right. He's like, well, yeah, well. Yeah.
Like, people in the crowd are like, yeah, they're like holding their arm like, Jason, you know.
Oh, man. So he was put on the spot. But it was good though, because that's when he don't taught the catching the foot.
The wrist lock, right? Yeah, like if you bring your feet up, you're on the bottom, you have your hands connected, bring your knees up, you know, so their leg comes over, you catch the leg, then you elbow escape.
Exactly, you catch the leg before they bicep slice you.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So it was good.
That was good.
Man.
Yeah. Seminars are also like a good like source for like funny stories, right?
Oh yeah, man. Helson, anytime Helson comes in, it's just a wealth of funny stories, man. There was a student that said, well, what happens if you do this? And I guess Helson was pizaoing him.
That's the last thing you can ask Helson, man.
What if question?
What if it, and then he'll do it for real, or he slap you for real, you know? And then Helson kick him in the knee, or what?
Helson like almost like he buckled it. And everybody's like, oh, everybody kind of like
he buckled his knee because he was teaching the pizarro, right?
Right. But everybody in the crowd was like, ooh, you know, you saw like Greg and Tori. They're like, ooh.
Right.
Good times, man. Oh, Dennis Stoika says hello.
What's up, Dennis?
Michael Young.
Hey.
What's up, guys? What's up? Thanks for joining, guys.
We're just here.
Tanner should be a loyal fan here. No Jerry tonight. I wonder where Jerry is.
Man, where is Jerry? Come on, Jerry.
Man, Jerry.
My mom
probably behind here.
Is my mom watching?
No, Nella. No, I don't see you in your family here. Did you tell him not to? Did you tell him no more? No,
I didn't tell her. No, I mean, she finds this on her own. I don't tell her not to watch or not to watch. You know.
What about when? Can I tell a funny story when she was here visiting?
My mom?
Yeah.
The Facebook or the?
So when like when you were missing, supposedly you were missing.
My mom started calling my Facebook friends.
Yeah, like your brother was texting me. He's like, "Hey, have you seen my brother?" And I was like, "Man, where's Marco at?" Remember?
Yes.
And I was like, "Man, it's a red alert. Somebody, like Marco's mom, is worried, so I need to be worried." And then your brothers were reaching out to me, asking me where you were. And then I was like, "Hey, are you all right?" Like,
so yeah, my mom, when she comes to visit, I tell her I'll be there at 10, right? Like 10 p.m. after class.
After class.
Right? And for some reason, I stay at the school, like doing, you know, paperwork and stuff. And it was like maybe midnight. Right? And I forgot, because I live by myself, I forgot to be like having to like report on someone, right? So having to report on like, I'm gonna be late or whatever. I'm not used to that, right? So I forgot to tell my mom I was going late, and she was freaking out because I didn't get there at 10. So she started calling like the guys from Facebook, right? She saw my Facebook friends and started calling them. No, she called my brother to call them because her English is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. She was kind of worried. That's good though, man. That's good that she was checking on you.
Hey, do you have YouTube? Is this streaming in the YouTube channel too?
Let me check. on your school channel?
Yes.
Let me check.
Let me ask now.
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, it is. It's a little late. The stream, there's a delay. There's like about, I want to say about a 5 to 8 second delay.
I see.
Yeah, it's a little late. The stream, there's a delay. There's like about, I want to say about a 5. Yeah. So it's on Facebook and YouTube. Pretty cool, huh?
Cool.
How were you able to do that simultaneously? Both Facebook and YouTube. It just through Skype?
Just software that connect to Skype and then connect to YouTube and Facebook, you know. Man.
Brandon Michael. Remember Brandon Michael?
Brandon?
Yeah, he said hello. Or he's on, he's watching. Yes. Who else here? That's it.
Remember that seminar where Pedro Sauer was here and when
the choke.
Choke? You tell the choke.
So we had a seminar. It was a Helson Gracie seminar. Helson came in, but then Pedro Sauer showed up from because he lives in Leesburg, so he
Pedro
showed up
Sauer
to say hello.
Lives in Leesburg, and I always tell him, but we never like formalize the I want him to come and give a seminar, man. That would be amazing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe after this whole thing passes over, maybe
for sure.
Again.
And he's been at the school a few times with Helson, and the last time with Hiron, remember?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he shows up.
Man, he's an amazing instructor, and
the epitome of forever a student, huh? Like the epitome, always a student.
Yes. Oh man, a white belt. I think that's his phrase. A black belt is a white belt that never stopped learning. Right?
Amazing.
So when he comes, it's like he's a white belt. He start like asking questions to Hiron.
Yeah.
Right? That is his is younger and
significant.
Rank.
And then he showed a variation of a trap and roll technique. He modified for him.
That was amazing. I like that technique. Pedro Sauer of the jiu-jitsu technicians is like top technician. Because he's not about, it's all the people, that learn under Helio. I think Pedro Sauer, he actually had classes under Helio. He trained with Helio Gracie. And they all had this, tweaking things and making it easy, No, it's not explosiveness, it's not athleticism,
Small little adjustments.
So when you see him, doing these variations of the trapano like he showed last time, that's where it comes from, man. But tell us you were telling the story.
So, I forgot. So Helson came, and then Pedro Sauer showed up, and the seminar was wrapping up, and they started to do promotions, stripes, etc. And it was already well after 9:00, so we were kind of rushing a little bit, right?
Helson was hungry, and when he gets hungry, he starts getting angry.
Yeah, he starts to get a little bit impatient, right?
So the promotions start getting
right. So we're giving stripe. We gave the stripes. Now they give the belts. Now they give this one individual his belt, right? And Pedro Sauer has like a tradition that what happens is the new belt goes around the waist, and then your previous belt goes around your neck, and he does a standard collar choke with the belt.
Yes,
but it's
the old belt.
Right, with your old belt. So everybody, there's this one student, everybody's okay. Boom, he goes in, they tap. Boom, he goes in, he tap.
Because it's just like a symbolic thing.
It's not like for I need to choke him to unconscious. You know what I mean? It's almost like a mutual agreement that it's just it's Master Sauer's hands in my collar. It's just tradition. But this individual, when Master Sauer went into his neck with the belt, he got both grips. He started to squeeze. And this student, this former student of the school, he was like taking it, and Pedro Sauer's like, hmm?
He's like,
and then Helson goes, hurry up, I'm hungry, hurry up and tap, I'm hungry.
hurry up and tap.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
Like you can see like a vein like.
Oh, we lost Jay. Let me call him again. Oh, there he is.
Sorry,
hermano.
It just disconnected.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're back. Out of nowhere? You just disconnected?
Yeah, just disconnected.
For no reason?
Yeah. Maybe there's a storm coming.
We need to tweak the technical issues.
Yes. So there, it's back. It's back now. So
it's funny how he was just
like he was taking it, like he was thinking it was a real choke, right?
Right, like
he had his chin tucked.
Even his legs start giving like a little bit right now. and the house is like, hurry up, tap.
I'm hungry. He's like, hurry up, I'm hungry.
Hungry. Gotta go to eat.
Because like it's just like, okay, I'm getting in there and boom, all right, boom. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Master Sauer. Thank you, Master Helson, you know. And he's like, I'm not gonna tap. And like, he's like you see Pedro Sauer's forearms kind of tighten up. And he's like yeah, man. That was a funny time. We were just like, and then like we were like, oh, just, you know, come on, you know.
What are you trying to do?
There's like, you're afraid to say I got tapped by Master Sauer,
right? Like,
so, man, good times.
Yeah.
There was one time there was a student. I remember I think I was maybe a year at the school, and less than a year, because this is the first time I got to see a Master Helson seminar. And there was a student that said, you asked the student, are you going to go to the Master Helson seminar? And he's a younger, I think he was like a young kid, like 16, 17 years old. He's like, how much is it? And he's like, it's $90 for students. And he goes, I'm not going to pay $100 to go see some legend. And then you're like, what if it was Justin Bieber tickets? Would you go see Justin Bieber?
Oh, man.
And that was funny. I laughed at that. I was like, wow. he just like, no, I don't like Justin Bieber. That was funny.
I mean, when you look at the quality, right? Like the value, these guys like Helson, Pedro Sauer, those guys, they dedicated entire lives to master, to tweak techniques, to like, and man, those guys, the old school guys, they also fought, right? Like Mr. Utah, Pedro Sauer, right? They had challenges, like they had to show like the effectiveness in a like no holds,
the art,
no rules. Like Elliot will make them fight, right?
Yeah.
So man, when they come and give their seminars, because they know what they're talking about, you know.
Yeah, it's different. Like somebody who's a dedicated practitioner of the art, somebody who's wants to be like a great instructor. We sit and just listen to them and just absorb their knowledge.
Right.
So we can give it to the next generation, and then and so forth, so on,
and
so
the price is like is doesn't mean anything, you know.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to Hickson seminar. It was kind of like expensive, but it's Hickson, you know. You are talking about the best of the best. I've been to three Hickson seminars.
I think you went to Horion. Remember you went to Horion in Richmond?
I've been
that?
to a lot of Horion, like 3, 4. I even interviewed him. I have an interview with him talking about the Gracie diet.
Amazing teacher.
Horion is probably the most articulate of all the brothers, for sure. Yeah, amazing teacher. Good details, good techniques. But self-defense all the way, tweaking, like self-defense basic to the smallest details, the basics to the smallest details. Like Hickson put purple belts, brown belts on headlocks, and
they didn't know escapes.
yeah, they struggle. They don't, right? I mean, Hickson also has this like aura, this energy of kind of is a little bit intimidating when he walks. Man, he walks in the room and everybody's kind of like he looks at everybody, and you're like, man, it's almost like just his presence. You feel a little.
He fought wars,
and
man.
then he calls you, right? Come here, escape this. And you're like, oh, a little bit starstruck. So
yeah, you're like, man, it's Hicks and Gracie. What am I gonna do?
Exactly. Exactly.
What's up, Shane? Shane's watching. Erica's watching. Who else? Joshua. What's up, guys?
What's going on, guys? Man, I don't know where to see them.
I'm using the Facebook.
Oh, you're on the Facebook?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm using that.
Let me play with this real quick. I think I can add your name here.
Oh, my headphones are about to die. Let me see.
Jay,
Yeah.
Do you see your name right there?
Where? On the screen?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I see yours. I see yours up on top left.
I think I just wrote your name and I put it in your screen.
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
You see it now?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, on the Facebook Live, but not on Skype. On Facebook, I see it.
Yeah, on the Facebook.
Man.
Do you want to tell them the story of your impersonation of Henner? You're a great impersonator, man. you get the accents.
Oh, hold on, right here. Shane said, Marco, tell us about the dragon roll toe hold from your tournament.
Oh, man.
That's a good one.
That was like the worst experience. So this submission only tournament actually was my last tournament. 2014. Man, it's been a long time. Sometimes I feel like going back and compete, but man, it's a lot of like how to train and dedicate and get a little more in top shape. Because teaching is good, but it's not the shape for competition, And it's taking time, like a day and another day to recover and traveling too, because this was in Richmond. Anyway, so I had a match in a submission only tournament with this guy. Forgot his name. Brown belts. We both were brown belts for an hour and a half. Right? And I couldn't figure him out. He was doing stuff that I had no answer, But he couldn't finish me either. Like he will get the position and I will escape, but then he will get back on top. So for like an hour and a half, I remember when we hit the hour, right? He asked for water. Can we get water to the referee? And referee said, no water. Keep going. And somebody said, yeah, it's been an hour. Oh, man, we kept going. And like around the 1 hour and a half mark, he got me in a footlock. Right? And I tapped. And I was very like, oh, man, all this work for nothing, right? But what happened, it was the gold medal was the best of three. We're only three in the bracket, right? So I beat this guy, but this guy beat the guy who beat me, right? So basically, we all beat each other. So they said, let's do it again.
Oh, man.
They said, let's all fight each other again. And after that hour and a half, I was just like, I was about to say no, And then they throw the names, and the first match of the new round, let's say the new bracket, was me and this guy again. We just finished like an hour and a half competition, like sparring, trying to get at each other. and I think it was Spencer. He told me, Marco, go for that dragon roll you do, right? It works great for the De La Riva because the guy like to do De La Riva, right? And I was like, man, I didn't think about it. Sometimes you forget the techniques that you even know, or because you're thinking about other. Like sometimes in the moment to moment in jiu-jitsu, you think about I'm gonna do this, but then he does something and you switch, and then the options are open and closed in like split seconds. But when he said, I was like, man, I'm just gonna go for this. So when we start, I knew he was gonna pull guard. I knew he was gonna go for the De La Riva, and I was just ready to go for the dragon roll, right? So he did it. He pulled guard. He put the De La Riva, and that was perfect to set the dragon roll. I rolled and I got him in a toe hold. I think it was 10, 15 seconds, right? And the guy tapped. And man, I was like, man, if only I would have done this like on the previous match, But the organizer was like, you guys had the longest match and the shortest match.
What?
Right? And he said later, he told me, man, footlocks are my weakest point.
He said this to you?
He said these footlocks are my weakest like area.
Guys who play open guard are vulnerable.
That's why I think when you spar with someone, always try to go for a footlock just to see how are they doing it. Unless you go for like a well-renowned like footlocker,
Yeah.
But in sparring, you're sparring, let me go for like an ankle lock, see if this guy has any defenses for this. So that was a cool experience. Yeah, but the next day I was like, beat, man.
Spent. A lot of water, a lot of rest.
Yeah, my legs were.
Man. I think that video is on YouTube.
Yes,
on your page
on YouTube if you guys want to watch it.
That's a good one. Diving toe hold. I think if we were able to finish leg locks last month, we would have showed it to you guys.
Yes.
Leg lock month. Maybe it saved us.
Leg locks. Do you see that meme? Said something like he summoned the devil, so he has somebody to talk about leg locks.
Yeah. There's a guy like in his bed, and like the devil's like hanging out at the foot of his bed. Yeah, I saw it.
Man.
What's up, Sabrina? Marty, Josie, what's up, guys? Sergio.
Marty. Man, Marty Josie's watching?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good, man. I should give an interview to Marty. I want to interview him.
He's right here to ask him. Tell him to text you. Yeah.
Marty, we should do an interview. I interview you because he interviews everybody in the Gracie Rocks podcast. Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Rocks. It's time to get interviewed.
That's a good podcast. I've watched it. It's good.
Oh, man.
It's really good.
Yes. And he interviewed me there too.
Yeah, right? I'm kind of honored to have him on my friends list here. I didn't know him and I were friends.
Man, it's like Helson, it's me, and then there's like another legend. What am I doing?
Man.
So, cool. You guys should watch the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Rocks podcast. He's one of the best.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good podcast.
Jiu-Jitsu podcast. Like he has everybody there. Everybody he's talked to in the Jiu-Jitsu Rocks podcast. Cool, hermano. You
Should
tired?
We call it? It's 9:00.
Huh?
We're losing viewers as we continue.
Yes. We'll continue later.
Awesome. We should do more of this later on, like on the off nights until this whole ordeal ends. We should do this a lot more. Talk to the school.
Man, call the students and do this. Like talk to them about like what are they doing.
Right.
You know what? Speaking of Marty, he has also a program, Breathing for Jiu-Jitsu.
Breathing for Jiu-Jitsu.
Breathing for Jiu-Jitsu. You guys should check it out. And I did yesterday. I did a breathing session with Binaya. Man, it was awesome. I'm gonna show you some techniques.
It's good.
Yeah, good breathing techniques. Especially like like they say this virus, you wanna kind of like strengthen your lung capacity. It's all about the lungs. Breathing is and jiu-jitsu too. So if you guys can check breathing for jiu-jitsu, yes, you should.
For sure, man.
Check it out, Mari
For
Josie.
sure.
For sure, mano. What else you wanna
That's
tell?
it. Miss
You wanna
everybody.
tell huh?
Which one?
The Henry impersonation.
Henry impersonation?
Do your best impersonations, hermano.
Best impersonations?
Or they come just spontaneously.
They just come spontaneously.
They just come spontaneously.
Yeah, it's very hard to do it on command.
Very that hard. Video of you doing
the hero hoodie video was probably the pinnacle of my impersonation career.
and we did it like in 5 minutes.
It was it was very impromptu. Okay. What did Henner say? Did Henner he text you? He said, what did he tell you?
Oh, he sent me a text. He said, "Did I really sound like that?" I asked him for authorization to post it.
Right.
But he's cool. He was like, "No problem."
Yeah, he's super cool, man. Super cool.
You went like, "You guys."
I was like, "You guys, disaster at the basics."
Disaster at the basics.
And anytime, like when I start traveling again, and I travel and I see people doing that, I'm gonna film an impromptu hero hoodie conversion there with like just regular unsuspecting human beings.
Do you know that on the last webinar he was telling people to like, if you see someone
to do it, give them the pitch.
Are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna do it.
But you have to record it, man.
I'll have to record it, so I'll have to have somebody standing by, or I'll have to like something. I'll figure it out. So
nice. Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna tell them? Hey, excuse me.
I'll be like, there's hoodie nightmare all over. I see hoodie nightmare. I'll be like, hey,
excuse me. I see.
I'll probably show them the hoodie first and say, would you mind participating?
No. But Jay, before everything, like, how do you even approach?
Yeah, before I film, I'll be like, excuse me, I noticed you're wearing your hoodie around your waist. Do you mind if I show you a better way? And I'll show them the hero hoodie pitch, and then I'll ask them, will you mind if we shoot a little impromptu video with the hoodie pitch, and then see what you say. You know what I mean? And if they say no, of course, no problem. Thank you. But if they say yes, man, I'll pull out the energy, what I have of energy.
Is anybody commenting? Because I don't see any comments.
So Tanner said, really enjoy seeing you both. Tanner, you too, man. Yes. Baraka. What's up, Baraka? He's watching.
What's going on, Baraka?
Yes. So
today, who else?
No one's really asking questions. They're just kind of commenting and saying hello.
It's not like
next. You know what we should do? Is we should tell them to next time we do this for them to have their funniest moments from the school.
Yes, we should set a schedule when we are doing this, so they.
I agree. So we get maximum viewage.
Yeah, today was kind of like Jay. It's always like that, right?
No.
Jay, do you have a Skype?
Yeah. All right, let's do this. It's like an hour away. Yeah.
I'm gonna call you in an hour.
No, I didn't get no calendar invite or anything. Yeah, for sure, man. We should definitely do something like this. Set it up.
Oh man, today was a perfect hero hoodie day.
Big time.
Yeah, I went do a little hiking.
Did you see any hoodie disaster?
Man, I wasn't paying attention, man. But
I'm sure there was somebody.
Yes, now that I remember this lady, this mom. But man, the hero hoodie is kind of like a perfect sample of somebody who can see a problem, right? Don't you think? It's like to come up, and his passion is just
he like sees it, diagnoses it. You know what I mean? He like
right,
and then he's mad, and then he comes up with a solution.
Problem solving. It's jiu-jitsu,
Yeah, man. Everything in their life is just problem solving.
It's problem solving. It's like this, right? Like we're like, hey, I cannot talk to Jay. How can I connect? We're not having classes with the students. Man, let's do this. Live Facebook.
Yeah, like the Zoom and stuff. That's a good idea. That kind of keeps everybody. I'm sure people are in their house and they're getting cabin fever, and it's good to have a slice of heaven from when they're training. It may not be at the school, but at least we can bring it to them.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, hermano.
For sure. What's up, you guys? Thanks for watching. It's good to see everybody. We're going to try to do this regular, not on the fly.
Hermano, are the Combatis guys also doing their Baba Gracies or no?
I don't know. Kids? We didn't make a Bubba Gracie.
Just the kids.
On I think just the kids. If we solicit enough interest from the adults to do a Bubba Gracie, we can do another one.
Yeah,
we can do another Bubba Gracie. Or they can go to the school site and watch the video. Step-by-step breakdown of how to do the Bubba doll.
Go to the Facebook. We just posted a video of Jay teaching the Baba Gracie technique. So you have a partner.
You have no legs, so you won't be able to do any leg locks or knee bars. But
man, there's gotta be a way to do the legs, man.
You just gotta get a body pillow. I've already got it figured out, hermano. You just gotta get a body pillow. Or like those long round cylindrical pillows. Perfect for it. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna make it. Watch. You'll see me leg locking Bubba Bear.
Cool, you guys. Thank you for watching. We're gonna do this more often. Just kind of like connect to each other, talk about funny stuff, right? We can even do like different, like 3-4 more people here.
Right? Yeah. Can you put each have their own little square? Is that how that works?
Yeah. Everybody has their own little square.
That'd be awesome. We'll look like the Brady Bunch after we get so many people. You know what I mean? Marco will be in the middle. You know what I mean? You'll be looking up and down. You know what I mean? Anyway. Cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. Wait, hold on 1 second. Oh, somebody sent me a message. Just stuffed towels in the gi pants.
Stuffed towels in the gi pants. See? Problem solvers.
Problem solvers. Jiu-Jitsu, man. That's what we're talking about. Yes.
Exactly.
You guys, hermano, thank you for doing this. And
thank you for hosting it.
For helping at the academy and to keep the comedic, to keep everybody fun and laughing. That's the idea.
Yeah. My pleasure, hermano. Good seeing you. See you soon.
You guys, see you soon. Thank you.
Take care, guys.
And be safe. Watch your videos.
See ya.
See you later.